Hello, everybody. My name is Tarrice Love, and today we have here with us Mr.
Rahman.
Okay. What agencies are you with?
With Soul Artist Management here in New York City. I'm with LA Models in Los Angeles, and I'm with Beatrice in Milan.
Okay. I ain't never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
You said it, too. Beatrice? Okay. I want you to tell us, how did you get into modeling? How did you get found and shit?
I was actually in New Orleans. My sister was getting dropped off for school. She went to Xavier University. And I was walking down the street, and they had this like big modeling convention going on or something. And this agent popped out and was like, "Hey, I think you can model, whatever." And I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." And I kind of ignored it, whatever. And actually, they kept in touch with me throughout college, and they called me when I got done. And that's how I got discovered. Just the typical walking down the street thing.
Oh, that ain't typical. You the first person I done heard got found walking down the street.
Hey, no, trust me, there's a lot of other people there.
Okay.
I'm looking for you.
All right.
Yeah.
What school did you go to? You was in college?
Oh, I went to Auburn University for a couple of years, my first couple of years, and then I went to Tennessee State University. That's where I got my undergrad.
You know, I asked you that because I wanted you to say Tennessee.
I know.
You know.
HBCU, we love you. TSU.
Yeah, I didn't go to H whatever. I went to a regular college.
Hey, regular college is good too.
Yeah, a state university.
Hey, mine was State University, Tennessee State.
Yeah.
University.
Well, I can't say that. So, what has been your best experience? First, I'm gonna tell people this. Everybody knows by now that I have this wall in Memphis called the Wall of Hope or whatever, and it had all these people's pictures of people that I wanted to work with one day, and Issa was one of those people. I mean, I have his picture here. I mean, if I move the camera now, I'd just fuck up the composition of this, but he's on the wall right now. I have a whole slew of people that I want to work with, and I'm just happy that I got a chance to work with somebody else. It's real nice to be able to start crossing names off this list that I never thought that I would ever be able to cross them off the list as, okay, I've worked with this person, I worked with that person. So it was really, really nice to get a chance to work with you today.
And it was a pleasure. And we are going to work together again in the future. This will not be the last time.
Yes.
So,
I want you to tell everybody what has been the most exciting, most fun thing that you've done, as a model.
Well, there's been a number of exciting things I have done as a model, from the fashion shows, which I think are amazing, a lot of fun. You get 10 seconds of a rush of like adrenaline. It's like being on the football field for me. But I think absolute best was I went to Iceland on a job one time, and I stood out in the middle of the street in Iceland, like it was a pitch black street. You could barely even see your hands in front of you. And I just remember thinking to myself that, wow, like I've really been somewhere I never thought I would have been. Little kid from Alabama, and I'm in Iceland. So that's probably one of the most exciting things I've done as a model, and probably one of the most exciting places I've ever traveled. And it's just been great. I love my job, and I love what I do. And I love the people involved in it, and I love the people I get a chance to get to meet. So.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. What has been the hardest?
Hardest? Ooh.
What's been the hardest part about modeling?
The hardest thing about being a model is not being available for every job that you want to do.
That's some lucky shit.
That's
right
hard.
There.
No, that's hard. I'm telling you, that's one of the hardest things because, it's always something that, like, somebody will call you last minute, like, oh, I want him on this job. And the person will be like, no, I want him on this job. And you might have already have taken the job that either pays less or it's not won't give you as much exposure. So that's the hardest thing I think in modeling is like being available when you know something might be better for you or your career.
Oh, okay. Okay, now you get to ask me something. You get to ask me a question.
Let me think. I got something. What is the number one thing number one thing you want to do before you leave this earth?
I don't know.
Oh,
The number one thing,
number one.
I would love to shoot. I don't want to say that because that seems so, shooting a major campaign isn't enough. That's so. It needs to be something bigger than that.
It might change tomorrow, but this is just right now.
Right now?
This is right now.
Right now, I would love to shoot a major high-end campaign with all of my favoriteest black models ever. That would be some, like, phenomenal type shit. All of them? Shit. All of them.
All of them.
Yes, like it's a group family picture type shit. Do some Dolce & Gabbana type shit, just panoramic black folks on top of black folks on top of black folks, standing there over black folks, stepping on black folks, just black, 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 black. That's what I want. And it'd be like some major, like high-end type shit. That would be in all the magazines.
I like the way that sounds. That sounds good to me.
Shit. That's it.
There it is.
So, I am Tarrice Love, and this is
Peace of Rahman.
And we are out of here. Peace.